Hello, my name is Ethan Hawke, and here we are at the Lowdown premiere. Yeah, I love this. Is my favorite mic I've ever seen in my life. It looks like it's been at punk rock concerts.
I don't want to know where it's been, to be honest.
I'm a rapper. I'm used to hold dirty mics.
A lowdown on the lowdown. What, you want me to spill the beans? I ain't spilling no beans, man. All I know is people are going to love Waylon. They're going to love Lee. They're going to love everybody in this.
The Lowdown is a show made by Sterling Harjo. It's crime noir. It's hysterical. It's weird.
It's must-see TV. It's action adventure. It's intrigue. It's funny.
It's a film noir set in Tulsa about a man named Lee Raybon who is in a hot pursuit of the truth.
A fun ride following some really interesting characters.
It's a story about a man who has too much curiosity.
It's a mystery. It's a murder mystery.
It is a funny adventure with some real heart.
It's an impassioned justice-seeking writer trying to find out who murders a good man.
There's murder and thrills and the horror. And it's kind of beautiful, too. It's kind of surprisingly beautiful.
J.J. Cale, the Gap Band, Leon Russell. It would be Merle Haggard's Tell Me Something Bad About Tulsa.
Well, his theme song would probably be Rumor Has It by Adele, because he likes to gossip.
It would be I Got Five on It from the Loonies.
Dolly Parton, why'd you come in here looking like that? Anything J.J. Cale.
Something from the Keith Sweat catalog, that first album, Make It Last Forever, you know what I mean?
Working with Ethan, he is like one of the most creative people I've ever worked with. Every decision that he makes is just so thought through and just genius.
There's depth to him. He has a sense of humor and everything, but he's had a dark past.
He fulfills a lifelong dream of mine of playing a TV detective. And here I get a chance to do that.
She says things and does things, and she smokes and she drinks a lot. Vicariously, I wish I could be Betty Jo, but I probably would be hungover for days.
Whenever I write a project, I usually come into it with a playlist that I write to, and then I send it to all of the creatives and starts the conversation, I think, of the tone. And then a lot of that music ends up in the show. And then I have a music supervisor, Tiffany Anders. It's really great when I don't have things from the playlist, and she helps me pick other music to fill it. And also a friend of mine, very talented musician named JD McPherson, is doing the sort of score for the show, and he's amazing. Music's really important to me, and it's a big part of the show.
It's really wonderful when you work with a director who knows what they want, who knows how to communicate. We can throw ideas at him and he gives it back. Either he likes it or he doesn't. And if he doesn't, he will offer you something that is as good or better. It's a joy.
We always had great biscuits and gravy on set. This biscuits and gravy you think you're having in your city, it's not biscuits and gravy.
Me and Ethan Hawke take naps the exact way the CIA prescribes you to. At any given time, you can walk in a room and me and Ethan would just be sleeping on our backs, staring up at the ceiling like soldiers.
So don't quote me on this, but I had one of the softest couches in my trailer with a beautiful pillow. And I also would take naps, 20-minute naps during our lunch break.
When we shot the pilot, I was 2 months pregnant and in the throes of really bad morning sickness.
The cast is working day and night because there are so many tornado warnings that we shut down for hours at a time. Unfortunately, a lot of the cast and crew can be found in the local bar. They say they're not drinking, but I'm not sure it's true.
There's still the same kind of iconic characters and the humor is still there. I think it's the perfect sophomore album. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the same tone and the same world that I like to create tonally and spiritually and everything. I think we did a good job on the sophomore album.
This crew every night goes out and gets hamburgers and beers. You can go to this bar across the street from where we get hamburgers called the Mercury, and they have live music, which, by the way, the people that play in the bands at the Mercury are also in the series. I'm telling you, the crew goes two-stepping, everybody hangs out. That was by far the best part of the whole thing.
What's my go-to order? Pancakes and eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese.
I really like grits. I feel like that's a classic diner food.
Biscuits and gravy, baby, and a cup of black coffee.
Always start with coffee, black coffee. And then it sort of depends on what the special is. I sometimes let the menu lead, but you can't go wrong with pecan pie.
Oh, my brain just is spinning through beautiful bottles of amber. High West. It's got this crazy old bottle that looks like you're in a cowboy movie. And I kind of live my life like I'm in a cowboy movie, so it's a prop that fits right in.